Today I will be reviewing Little Women LA Season 6 Episode 18. And if I were in charge of naming the show, I really would name it Battle of the Crazies. So let's talk about it. I really would have named this episode Battle of the Crazies, starring Terra, Jole, and Matt. And I don't know which one would have got top billing. They both are equally insane. I mean, I don't know who's worse. One isn't worse than the other. I'm thinking they must get some kind of bonus check or something. In some kind of clause where if the crazier you are, the more money you make. And these two are going at it. They are battling for top crazy billing. I don't know who to give it to. They're both insane. I guess I'll start with the one that's been there the longest. Let's start with Terra. So this episode picks up where we left off last week, which is everyone on the planet has discovered something is seriously wrong with Terra. Like, she's got some serious problems going on. So last week she made this plan to embarrass Christy by showing everyone a tape that she made 10 years ago using the M-word midget. But instead of embarrassing Christy, she exposed her secret to all of her friends, which is something's really wrong with her, okay? That's where we left off of. Something's really wrong with Terra. So they're all sitting around discussing it. Like, what is happening to Terra these days? Like, her behavior is very odd, but most of all, it's unacceptable, and we're not gonna take it anymore. So I believe it was Jasmine who suggested to the group we should plan an intervention because this behavior is unacceptable. Like, she's gone off the deep end. She didn't say this, but she should have said, like, the girl has lost her marbles. Like, she's out there, out to lunch, out there, and we need to reel her back in. This was the plan, but there was a problem in the plan, and this is Tonya. Now, Tonya's like Terra's enabler, or like her pimp. Tonya's the pimp, and Terra's the prostitute, the one that makes all the money. Because Tonya must get some kind of reward out of Terra's behavior, because she sits with the rest of the women to plan the intervention. But then she goes back and tells Terra that the intervention is coming. Now, what? This is pimpish. This is pimpish behavior. Like, Tonya must get some kind of reward out of Terra making a lot of money and losing her marbles. Something's got to go on. What is Tonya, what the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? I mean, it made no sense. She is an enabler. Like, you are encouraging Terra's erratic, insane behavior. That's why I'm just going to call Tonya her pimp. Tonya's the pimp. You know, she's the one that, you know, the pimp always tells the prostitute everything's going to be all right. Everything gonna be all right. You don't have a problem as everybody else. Just get out there and make that money. She's gotta be Terra's pimp. She's gotta be getting some reward out of Terra's behavior because Tonya intentionally sabotaged the intervention, okay? But she wasn't the only one. Before we could sit down and tell Terra's ass that, you know, you're having some kind of nervous breakdown. I call it a nervous breakdown because I'm hoping it's a temporary situation and she can come back down to life and be on Earth and enjoy Earth like the rest of us. Okay? So I'm hoping Terra's on some mental break here. But I never got the chance to see the damn intervention because the other equally crazy person that's Bucky for top billet, Matt, sucked all the air out the room. So let's talk about Matt next. So Terra Jole woke up after the night that they got into an argument with Christy to a bunch of texts messages from Brianna. Erratic text messages. But according to Brianna, her and Matt got into it and she couldn't find him. Well, later on, Terra finds out from the staff at the hotel and production that Matt was with some other woman and they went in the bathroom an hour and then to her room for 3 hours. Now, that's why I said they're bucking for power. So the Terra Jolie situation was bad and needed to be addressed immediately until crazy number 2 stepped in. Now this takes precedence over Terra's nervous breakdown because Matt's at it again. Okay, and I don't think Matt tries to act like he has a little cheating condition that he can't help. I believe last time he said he had a mental problem. I just can't help it. No, he acts like it's like lupus, like something you get. You can help it. You can help it if you want to help it. You don't want to help it. So I'm starting to think, I'm not starting to think. I'm gonna have to be the first one to say it. I hate to say it because a small part of me feels really, really bad for Brianna. You lost your family over this man. You had a baby with this man. You lost your best friend over this man. Do you guys remember Lisa? Remember Lisa? But Brianna, I can only feel so bad for you because you had more than 1 million warnings that something was wrong with Matt's ass. But you keep ignoring the warnings. So I can only feel so bad, but I did feel a little bad because every time it comes up, you see the pain in her face. And so Terra had to tell her. She just had to tell her because, and still Brianna might not do anything about it, but it needs to be said because eventually you've got to do something about this. Or just tell everyone we just have an open relationship and then that way everyone will get off your back and he won't embarrass you. But this problem is getting really, really bad. So Terra tells Brianna what she heard. Immediately Brianna goes to Matt, asks Matt did anything happen, and Matt does what he always does. No, he lies. He lies. That's what he does. He just does it. It's his second nature. So you should just know, anytime you ask Matt something, you're not going to get the truth right away. It takes about 4 or 5 times before half of the truth comes out. This is going to be an all-night process, by the way. You know, it just takes 6 hours. He has a 6-hour minimum before he tells the truth. Even if you say, Matt, what's your favorite color? He's gonna lie to you for 6 hours about what his favorite color is. But this is a big thing that is going down because Brianna has a child with him. Brianna lost her family because of him. This is a mess, a big ass mess. And I don't know who's worse at this point, him or Terra. Like, they both act like they have conditions that they can't control. It's crazy. This is so crazy. Terra and Matt bucking for head crazy position is insane and so riveting to watch. I can't stop watching it. I cannot stop watching it. And it just, it's like watching a train wreck. I can't take my eyes off of it. I don't know what's gonna happen next, but there's some serious problems. So we left off with Matt being crazy, Terra being crazy, and then little minor crazy is just which is Tonya and her enabling problem. You know, the little pimp problem she got going. So this is getting good, child. So you know where I'll be next week. I can't take my eyes off of it. Talk to you then. Thanks for watching. Bye.